everybody. I just wanted to get this show on the road, and I am using my iPad this time to watch the chat because it's bigger. Just a minute. Okay. It's my way of keeping an eye on the chat. It's bigger, easier to see. So, anyhow, some announcements. As I said in the chat, I have lost 24 pounds from having surgery. Some of that a few pounds came off right before surgery with my pre-op diet. But the rest came off after surgery. Thank you, Hell on Heels. Some other announcements. I don't know how many of you have watched I know Hell on Heels definitely has, and Radhika has. But how many of you have watched some of my mid-August readings? I was displaying a deck that is my own design that I used in it. I used scrapbook paper and cardstock. I hand painted the backgrounds. I took a Sharpie and wrote on them. That was my prototype deck. Now, I started to digitize it, and my digital deck is not going to have handwritten lettering. It's all going to be typeface, regular computer text. And I expect to have it released in December or shipping at the beginning of December. Okay. You want to watch my website, and I will put a blog post up about it as well, that I will be taking pre-orders, so I know how many decks to order from my printer when I go to order them. But yeah, I'm finishing that deck up, and when that deck's done, I'm starting a Lenormand deck. Okay, so that's a couple little announcements there. I do already have a price for my Rune deck is going to be $24.95 plus $5 shipping it within the United States. Outside the United States, have to message me about that. And when I do publish them, Radhika, if you want a deck, as a thank you for being my moderator all this time, I'm going to just send you one. Okay. Now, with all that spill out of the way, I got my bag of runes. I'm feeling very well, hopefully. Very well. My doctor took me off of the pureed diet, and I'm on regular food. Again, I eat about a quarter of a cup at a time. That's all that can fit in my stomach. And it's about portion control and eating healthy foods. He told me to try to stay away from red meats, because red meats are dense and heavy. He doesn't want me really eating red meats yet. If I do, very, very little, just like very moderate amount. Um, and as far as salads are concerned, Caesar salad, iceberg lettuce, great. Doesn't want me having anything like spinach or real leafy green ones because they tend to stick to the wall of the stomach, causing a feeling full much longer, even if I'm not full. And that feeling of fullness, I'm definitely not going to want to eat, not going to feel like eating. And it is to be, he wants to avoid that because I need to get the nutrition in. I'm having a little bit of trouble with that. Like yesterday, I tallied everything up. I only ate 289 calories and 7 carbs. But I'm working on it. Okay, so let's see where we are here. You know what? I'm ditching the iPad. Just hold on a second. I thought this would be easier. No, phone is easier. Hold on. Gotta turn down my volume. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. 2 seconds. 3 seconds. No. No, 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 no. Okay. Um. Okay. Where is my live chat? Gotta love technical difficulties. Oh, there it is. There's my button. There we go. Okay. And we're going to do this one more time for the new ones that came in. And let's see. Araya, can I trade why Johnny about the housing situation? Is he being honest, please? Okay. Let's see what our wonderful runes have to say. Okay, let's see here. Okay, the first one that you got was Hebor. It is also represented of the yew tree. Okay, there's definitely changes. There is, it's like the problems in this housing situation being solved. Also, you got Jera, which is about growth and abundance, fruition, maturity. And you've got Fenhu about money, success, wealth, and status. And that came in upright. The other two, there's no reversals with. So I would say, yes, you can trust it. And it is a good place for you to start. It is going to be a good place for you to grow and prosper from. It looks like it looks good for you, Araya. Okay. Hell on heels. I know you want to know about buying a house. Let's just see what advice the runes have for you. Okay. It's showing security and new beginnings. There's some clarity that is definitely going to be coming. And we also have one who in reverse. That is pretty much oh, when it's in reverse, it is overcoming obstacles. Upright, it is presenting obstacles to you. And then we have projection, sanctuary, prayer, trust. What I feel Spirit is saying is that you need to trust your intuition. I'm seeing a fork in the road. I'm seeing like possibly 3 options for you, Hell on Heels. I keep hearing east. So if that's not coming from the runes, it's just coming from a voice, it's just a feeling of moving eastward. Well, from what the runes are telling me, dear, you have to have some faith and trust. I saw faith and trust there. I saw family there. I saw somehow where there's a will, there's a way. Something's going to come about that's going to make a way for you to move eastward. Okay. Oh, fancy. I'm so fancy. Why did your ex want to be in a relationship with you again? Well, the first thing that I get is Azus and letter A comes up. He's contemplating something that it's like enlightenment. He wants a new beginning. He feels secure with you. He's feeling enlightened. But what Spirit is showing me with birth, it was actually in the reverse position, and in the reverse position is A lack of healing is what came to me. So it's like you have the potential of starting a new beginning with your ex. And but it feels genuine, but it feels like that before you could start over, you have to heal what split you to begin with. There's something there that needs healed first. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you, Hell on Heels. Christina, does this Virgo I met recently worth it? And okay. Wow. Wait a second here. Oh, I missed Aurelia. I think. No. Um. Okay. Odds this Virgo I met recently is worth it. Am in love with a Taurus. Okay. Okay. What do we have here? I got a bunch that fell out. I only take the ones that are upright. And you got a lot of them that's upright. Um, there is that with this Virgo, there is a chance of growth. Um, I'm feeling as though that there are some it seems like this Virgo is very giving. There's definitely a potential of growth there. Um, but it's going to take a matter of courage to step outside the box and take that chance with him. I feel as though it'll start out a little bit on the slow side, start out like as a friendship type thing. Um, just a minute here. I'm still a little bit rusty on the runes, but I'm getting there. I'm seeing what the messages are trying to tell me here. Slow start, friendship, there's definitely I feel abundance of love potentially. but there is a little bit of flexibility in there and keeping an open mind. Yes, you definitely, like, I see that, okay, that you are in love with somebody else, and that is the blockage. I'm feeling here that there's a need to let go of the past in order to allow something new to come in. I do feel this Virgo is probably a better fit, but that's just what's coming to me. The decision is um, quite your own. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, client. You're welcome, Kristen. What's in my career in the near future? Okay. Pick up these. Okay. I need you to hold that thought for a minute because this bag is a little bit small. I will be right back in 5 minutes. Just I need to get a bigger bag. Sorry about that. And thank you, Ash. Much better. I knew I saved this Crown Royal bag for a reason. Crown, Crown. Ash, I will get you right after client because I was already concentrated on client. Look at the difference. Okay. Okay, client, about your career. Wow. Nice. You got all upright runes. Um, this rune is a very popular one tonight. A lot of people are getting this. And it's about endurance and changes that are coming, being empowered and solving problems. So that's telling me there's probably some problems, some issues within your career path that need to be dealt with, but you have the empowerment to deal with those and to solve those problems. And along with that, you've got this one, which is about family homes. Um, it's about truth, enclosure. Okay. I feel as though this is about a career in your homeland, in your where maybe in an area where you grew up in. If you're no longer in that area, your career in the near future could take you there, which is telling me there could be a possible move. But I feel there's definitely changes on the horizon for you in your career. Again, we got this rune here, which is also talks about family ties. I don't know if there's a family business involved, if your family has a business, but if not, it feels like that though your career is taking you back home. And thank you, client Casey. And Ash Oakley, does my local love interest still like me or a waste of time? Let's take a look. Okay, you got two up. You got two runes that came out face up. Okay. I'm telling you what. You know what? I have to be completely honest. I feel he's a waste of time. This actually, I don't know if you're seeing this upright or reversed, but it's supposed to be the reversed rune of birch, the birch goddess, Bocana. And you got this one of potency, latent energy, heat. Dear, he's after sex. That's what I'm getting at. I don't think he wants to go any further than that. I feel as though he may pretend to want to go further than that just to get your attention, but it feels like his primary goal is sex. Okay. He will call you, but it'll probably be just a booty call. Don't expect any commitments from him. Alia Super Chat, she is next. And thank you, Ali. What's coming towards me in love? What is A's thoughts about me? Okay, let's take a look. Can you all hear those runes clanging together? I don't know if it's coming up on the microphone or not. Okay. Well, A is about money. Ollie, I don't know if you have a dollar or two in the bank, um, or or if it appears that you have something like a home, cars, stuff like that. But there's something about you that makes him think of the green dough stuff. Okay. Um, which is bringing me to that he's not exactly the nurturing type because you got the Bertha in reverse too, Birch in reverse too. Um, the primary focus with this rune here is about money, and this is partnerships. Um, he's looking for, instead of a sugar daddy, a sugar mommy. So be warned there. His heart's not really in it per se, Ali. He's looking at dollar signs. I'm sorry to say that. I have the runes are like Lenormand and some other oracles, Lenormand, Kipper cards, and such that they are blunt in your face. They're not like tarot cards where you you know they're sometimes you have to peel away the layers of the onion with tarot cards, runes, other oracles like that. Oghams. So they're just straight out. They're blunt. Okay, Austin. Okay, Austin wants to know about his career. Okay, you've got a few runes that want to talk. Let's see what their voice says. Okay. Things have been on hold for a while for you, Austin. It seems like things have not been growing. Um, wow. I think runes are telling me you need to rethink your career path because you've been stagnant. And as long as you stay on your current path and your current career path, you're going to remain stagnant. Um, yeah, there's definitely a lack of money. You kind of have to be flexible and be open to change. Whether that means going back to school, or something like that. That's what's coming to me here. And I know you've been very frustrated. I could feel the frustration. And this rune here talks about frustration. That's one of the meanings of it. Okay. And that, the other meanings for that rune is being still, being on ice. So it's, yeah, things have been really stagnant. And you have to, this is a rune of change. You have to be an open mind and open to change. I would say whether it's going back to school or getting some other training or something, but a big change in career has to take place for you to prosper and move on. Oh, I did? Oh, I'm sorry. What's coming for her for love? Okay. Back to Ollie. Let's see what's going on there. I apologize, Ollie. Oh, you got runes falling out here everywhere. 2 runes just like trickled out of the bag, and I don't know how that happened. They just did. Okay. You got 4 face-up runes. Let's see. Well, the first thing is it's going to take courage because you've been burned. Okay? Courage is the key to move forward. And I see that, yeah, because it's going to take a lot of courage in your love life because you've been burned, you suffered some misfortune, your heart's been damaged. However, there is a successful relationship coming your way. I'm not great with timing. I'm the first one to admit that. And this is a rune of emotions and following your intuition, your soul journey. Okay, now I see where it's going at. Your soulmate's coming in, my dear. You're going to have to be a little bit patient. I'm feeling maybe by the end of the year, you're going to meet your soulmate. That's what's going on here. Despite your damage that's been done, you have some healing work that you need to work on within yourself, and work on your trust issues, and have the courage to trust in spirit, that spirit is leading you to your soulmate to you. Okay, hopeful soul. Okay, you want to know if you're on the right track? You're welcome, Ollie. Okay, hopeful soul. Okay, hopeful soul. Okay, there's definitely been issues with the family, which we already know that history. And that rune coming up in reverse is showing that. But this rune upright is very fortunate. And it is showing a success, wealth, warmth, status, having the power. This is success, my friend. This is success. And this rune here, there's no reversal to this rune. And this rune is indicating success again. You got 2 runes that say success, and you got 2 upright runes, 1 reversed. One of them is about the family issues. And I feel like there's going to be family issues that are being resolved. That's, something's going to happen, something's going to break, it's going to be resolved. And yes, you are on the right path. Oops. Okay, Zara has disappeared. Ali has another question, another super chat. What kind of person is this soulmate that you see? Okay, Ali. The runes can't describe it, but I'm going to tune into my intuition. Just give me a minute. I see a pair of glasses. But he doesn't wear them all the time. They're probably for reading because I see a newspaper with a pair of glasses beside it. It's definitely a man style glasses. Dark hair, parted on the side, parted to the side and over. He might be balding. He might have a little bit of balding or thinning hair up here. It's just funny because I see him in the mirror going like this, trying to make sure that bald spot's covered up. He's between thin and medium build. He's not like real muscular or anything. I see a suit, which is indicating business. A briefcase by the front door. And there's an umbrella stand. There's an umbrella stand with a couple tall umbrellas in it on one side of the door. On the other side, and there's like a little coat rack. On the other side of the door is a briefcase sitting there. He's definitely a businessman. I got a very vivid picture of this. So, I'm being told an earth sign. That would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So he's got strong earth in his chart. If he's not an earth sun, he might be an earth rising. But that's his appearance. He's very earthy, very down to earth. He has a few bucks too. So he's not completely bald. It's like some thinning hair, but he's combing it over this way to try to cover the thinning spot. Okay, now. Okay. It means that he has a nice nest egg in the bank. Okay, coffee crazy. General overview. Okay. But Ali, he'll treat you well. Okay. Coffee crazy. I tell you what, you speak my language, coffee crazy, because I'm coffee crazy too. I love my cup of joe. Okay. Let's see what we have here. You are definitely embarking on some big changes that are going to be occurring. There's big changes, which is leading to new beginnings here for you, whatever area of life that makes sense for you. And it's going to be very successful, very fortunate. With this rune here, it's talking about vitality, a new beginning where you're going to feel freaking alive again. A brand new start in something here. Uh, and this comes after you've had some long-term, you've struggled for quite a while. I feel more this is finances. This might, um, this might have to do with romance, but it's like a long time struggle. Something that, it's a lot of misfortune that is happening, but there's big changes coming that you're going to feel alive again. And it's like the pieces are going to fall into place, and it's going to be boom, 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 boom. Positive things, changes. Be on the lookout for a huge shift, a huge turnaround in your life. Spirit's got your back, my dear. Okay. Colleen is next. General reading. Okay. Oh, a lot of this is a good night because a lot of people are getting things associated with success and growth. And you're no exception, Colleen. Um, there's definitely been a little bit of a downswing. This may have been due to COVID. I'm not even supposed to say that word. Well, you know what I mean. A little bit downswing in your finances that had occurred. Um, and you may have gone through some painful healings as well. But I think you're well on your way of healing some things from the past. And you have blessings coming to you for your perseverance. It's like you suffered, but you're going to be blessed. I keep feeling this is monetary. There's definitely good fortune coming to you. You're welcome, Coffee Crazy. Oh, thank you, Coffee, for bringing hell on heels. Love that. Love that girl. Okay. Bevox is next. I'm thinking about having a hangout on here next week. No readings, just hanging out, chit chatting. We'll see how next week goes. Okay. So I want to know about your Capricorn. I could tell you, first of all, before I pull rooms, let me tell you something about Capricorns right now. We are so freaking busy. I have some friends that I don't reach out to often enough. I hop on Facebook a couple times a day, and I'm on there for 5 minutes and I'm off. I've been swamped. I've been busy. A lot of Capricorns have been going through that kind of energy. Super, super busy. But let's see what's going on with your Capricorn. Well, he's being very successful managing finances and with work. He's all he put. He's a typical Capricorn. He's putting security first, and putting relationships second. It's like if he has time, he'll reach out. He's going through a good time financially right now. And he definitely lacks communication skills in the romantic department. Thank you, Coffee. Don't hold your breath, V-Box. He's tied up. He is so tied up in his own little world right now of making money and trying to be successful. So, okay, Ali did another super chat. Thank you. Does A and J have a good relationship? Oh, where did it go? I got a rune that fell on the ground. And when that happens, it flew out of my hand. It says, pay attention to me. I got to get it because it wants to go underneath the leg of the picnic table. And it's hard to bend after this surgery. Well, just the one side. On the right side, I don't have pain until I bend the wrong way. Okay. This is the rune that said, pay attention to me. Pay close attention to what I say. Okay. And with the other couple runes, wow. They are having a successful relationship. Okay. Excuse me. I need a drink. I do not see a separation soon. I don't see anything going on between you and, I'm assuming it's probably A. And the messages from Spirit is you got to be careful of karma. Yes, they are having a harmonious family life right now. It looks, if there's were problems there, they're working them out. But Spirit wanted me to tell you, be careful of your karma. Okay? You can't interfere. You got to step back away from that situation. If it's meant to be, it will be. If it's not going to be. You have to release him for your own good. Okay, Ava's going to be next. Um, okay, what are Nick's feelings for me right now? And there's 14 people in the room, and I only have 9 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button. Okay, Nick's feelings for you right now. Well, he's kind of a little bit confused right now. He's not really sure exactly what he feels. And he's kind of stubborn. He's a little bit prideful. So he's not expressing his feelings either. And he might even be prideful. And it's almost like a feeling of almost like in denial. But there's a little bit of confusion. I don't think he really knows what he feels right now. He's working on that. Because he's kind of teetering. He knows deep in his heart that this could be a good love match for him. But it's kind of like self-preservation. He's in protection mode. Because I think that maybe he was let down in the past as well. And he's a little bit in protection mode. He's playing it cool. And he's trying to figure out exactly what the feelings are that he's feeling. Like I say, he's kind of like in a self-denial. He didn't think he could ever love again. But deep down, his own intuition is telling him that you two are a match. Hope that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Let's see who is next. Let me see. Okay, I just did Ava. Jenny is next. Will my ex contact me soon? Okay. Well, you know what? I got to tell it like it is. Don't hold your breath. Um, two reverse rooms, one upright. Excuse me. Two reverse, one upright. Kind of like the tarot with yes and no questions. That is a no. But let's see what's going on. See if there's a reason why he's not going to contact you. Has to do with home life. There's like lack of ambition of contacting you, and it deals with his home life. There's something that's changed in his home dynamics that and family. It almost feels like he may have met someone. I know that's not what we all want to hear, but Jenny, we don't like to hear that kind of news, but that's what it feels like. It feels like there's somebody else taking up his time, um, you know, trying to build some kind of foundation. So that's why he's not going to be reaching out to you anytime soon. You're welcome. Okay. Hold that thought for 1 second. Hello. I'm doing just fine. How are you? Hello? So I had to kind of walk away from my computer. So, what are you guys doing in the area? What? Okay, guys. I can't do any more readings. I do apologize. My brother is here. Oh, Bradley, I will catch you at the next one. Please make sure you come first. My brother's here to visit. So I do have to go. Yes, I will catch you first. Be next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Okay? Sorry, I'm not going to do any more. I'll see you guys in a bit next Wednesday. Bye.